Hi there, Pisces North Node. Welcome to Honeybee U Tarot. My name is Melissa. Today we're doing your reading, and this will extend from mid-August through to the end of 2021. And, maybe even a little into January. This won't be the only North Node reading I do, but this is just to give you kind of a peek of what to expect maybe throughout the rest of the year. Okay, so let's take a look. You can look in the description box below for any other information you need, suggestions to learn about the North Node. I've posted down there, as well as contacting me and anything else that comes up during the reading, like if I have a song or any other link. All that will be in the description box. Okay, so let's take a look. Moonology says a win-win outcome is forecast. Did anything else? No. Okay, full moon in Libra. And what do you need to release? Which is what we're looking at in this reading. Bottom of the deck is what do you need to release? Waxing or waning moon, and a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Interesting. This might have something to do around a particular relationship, but let's take a look at what the tarot says. I am using Tarot of Mystical Moments. It's a gorgeous deck. If you pull your own cards and like to do your own readings, I recommend. So beautiful. Okay. I have extensively shuffled and cleared, cleansed the space and all these decks. So they are good to go. What are the challenges that may be coming up for Pisces North Node? Pisces North Node people. What are the challenges coming up? Oh, Tower card wanted to peek out there. Do you need to release, maybe? Challenges coming up. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Cups. And we got Ace of Swords. Okay. So there may be a truth, a sudden enlightenment. Okay. Around a relationship, a marriage, maybe a divorce situation. And maybe that you are having it may be that after a long journey or struggle, that you have come to a new awareness, potentially, about yourself in relationships, and you hold the key to what it is that you need to do in order to either create a relationship or dissolve it in a in a more peaceful manner. This is a general reading. It's not for any, it's take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? This Ace of Swords card has come up a lot in the readings, and I just get the sense like we're all outgrowing something, and it's something, it's a life lesson or something that we've been working on, and it keeps cycling back around, and each time that we deal with it, we grow a little bit more into our higher self, into our wisest self, into our most purposeful, enlightened self. And I feel like this for you may be around being in relationship. And this is not the first time you have dealt with whatever it is that you're dealing with. Okay? All right. So you definitely hold the key to this understanding of yourself, of relationships, of your own personal journey and how it relates to relationships. You know, in your South Node, you have Virgo. And the South Node in Virgo imbalance, imbalance, not imbalance, needs control and everything to be perfect and just right, right? And, you know, Pisces North Node is working to understand that, you know, sort of like let go, let God. You don't have to have control over. Things happen for their own reasons, right? Okay, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This is an opportunity for you. Yeah, and Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Working together to build something with Three of Cups underneath that and the Empress underneath that. Look at that image. Yeah, okay. Wheel of Fortune. All of the gears working together. Turning, turning, turning. So the opportunity here, it does once again seem like it's an opportunity for you to have a shift in how you move through or how you work with others in relationship, all relationships. It doesn't even have to be like your intimate partnership. It can be all relationships that, you know, now I'm looking at the win-win outcome is forecast, the full moon in Libra, where we have the balance, right? And Libra is all about relationships and balance and fairness, right? So it doesn't always have to be your way, you don't have to be in control of or fixing people, or, you know, let people be on their own journey and trust that they have everything that they need and can do, and can also grow through their own journey and their own struggles, and it's not your responsibility. You can work with people, you know, be in relationship, but maybe be someone who more observes and holds space for others rather than trying to fix, change, orchestrate, organize, make things perfect, help, you know, help in air quotes. Okay, so what to let go of, or what no longer fits for Pisces North Node. hope I've been saying Pisces North Node, not Scorpio. Pisces North Node, what no longer fits. Someone else might be seeing you differently as well. That could be another opportunity coming for you here. Someone else seeing you in a different light. Five of, ooh, okay. What I'm hearing is what to let go of is walking away when the going gets tough. With the Strength card and the Eight of Cups. That's just what I'm hearing or getting immediately with the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Wands underneath that. Seven of Swords underneath that. Okay, Six of Cups. Jeez. Yeah, I think it's just going to keep it simple without getting into all of it. But I mean, the Eight of Cups, you know, this person is moving on and they're walking towards something that's more fulfilling, right? Five of Cups, there's disappointment, there's grief. There is a focus on what is lost rather than what is remaining or what could be still available. And then, so that's at the bottom of the deck. And then I see the Strength card, which is a Leo card. And you know, everything exists on a continuum, right? Like, so strength is a powerful thing. It's a very positive thing to have, and a positive energy to work with. You know, kind of having the strength or the ego strength even to be able to look at all parts of ourselves, right? And integrate those parts. However, here in what to let go of, I'm seeing it on the other side of the spectrum, which is, you know, being so full of self that, or so stuck in how you think things should go and what they should look like, that when you get disappointed, you just like pick up and walk away. Like, you're not good enough. You're not enlightened enough. You're not, you know, you've hurt me, you've disappointed me. And maybe you have wounding around that, around being disappointed by people that you have counted on. And so your first go-to when you get disappointed or hurt or what have you is to pick up and, you know, run away. But that's not in your own highest good. Now, if you have been with someone who continues to betray you, who continues to dismiss your boundaries, who continues to show you or say to you abusive, cruel, dismissive things, well then, yeah, you're not also being strong, staying there and taking the abuse. I mean, you're the one who knows, right? You're the only one who knows. So if it is time for you to move forward, and you're just holding on because you want to be like so strong and And maybe that's something that you've learned in your life to be strong for others. That's also not good. So take whatever resonates for you, but there's something about almost like the conflict between knowing when to walk away and knowing when to hold on. Okay. It's interesting reading. Okay, well, we got that. What to focus on. Page of Pentacles. Did anything else flip over? I saw it more up here. Nope, that was it. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Okay. I want you to see the dragonfly. So there's something new, some new opportunity here, some new seed, right? It's sitting right underneath the Wheel of Fortune. It's, this little girl is staring, the dragonfly is like looking at her and she's looking at the dragonfly while she's holding on to the peony flower. It's up to her to nurture this new thing, this new seed, this new beginning, this new, and it's Page of Pentacles, because it's no longer what it once was. Okay, so now I'm talking about the dragonfly energy. It's no longer what it once was. Maybe you see like a little bit of a growth or something new here, but it's no longer what it can be or could be. And so it seems like it's up to you to focus clearly on what it is that you really want to bring to fruition. What do you want to be able to look back on in X amount of time and say, no, I grew that, I nurtured that, I built that. Staying stuck in the past is not going to serve you. And I know we say that all the time, but it truly is not for you. You have to move forward. Whatever that looks like doesn't mean that you have to leave someone. Doesn't mean that you have to stay. You just have to decide to let what comes come, let what goes go, stay in the flow, understand, that you are not in control here. You're only in control of how you're responding to how life is showing up. So if you're going to invest time in something or your energy in something, or you're going to nurture something for yourself, what will you need to do in order to do that, in order to get what it is you really want? You want a healthy relationship? What are you going to have to do? You want new friends? What are you going to have to do? Usually it starts with us, right? Okay. Strength. What strength is available for Pisces North Node? What strength is available for Pisces North Node? Was that a card? No. Ooh, we got a lot of strengths here. Oh. Pisces. on here? Okay. Bottom of the deck energy. Okay. This person is sad. Maybe even depressed. Not even aware that, I'm going to say that this little goose or whatever it is representative of spirit, is keeping her dry, is watching over her, is offering love in its own way. The cards that came out, 8 of Wands, being in the flow. Move these over. You got 3, so I'm going to have to make some space. King of Swords. This was kind of peeking out at the bottom of the deck, I think at the first card here. Higher perspective. 7 of Wands. The strong man. It's in conviction. 8 of Wands to 7 of Wands. Strengths. I think you have the ability to see this issue or whatever challenge might come up for you from a higher perspective, and to maintain a sense of your own integrity and your own inner strength and your own convictions for yourself, okay? But not necessarily to impose on anyone else, but to stay in the flow. Like I said, there's something about you being in the flow, like maybe even understanding the cosmos better, or life better, or the seasons of life. Did I say that earlier? Or was that to Scorpio? Can't remember. But you have the ability to use the experiences that you've had, because it does seem like you've been, like I said, this isn't the first time you've been through whatever this challenge might be. But you have the ability to see it from a higher perspective and to come up with a practical plan in a way to maintain your sense of truth and conviction and power, that is not about being defensive or overbearing, but more about being like strong in yourself and convicted in yourself and proud of yourself even. And this does seem like it's a choice point, okay? Because 7s for me represent choice points. This is an opportunity for you either at a 7 or at a 7 of Wands. We're talking about passion, purpose, life force, moving forward. If we're at a 7 of Wands, we can go backwards into the, initial wands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's conflict there, or move forward into 8. You've got 8 here. 9, looking back and reflecting. 10, taking up that, determined, depending on how it comes out, but remaining determined, choosing your path, choosing to do the work necessary, and then into, ultimately, King of Wands. So try to maintain that higher perspective. And there's like this Libra thing going on here. Win-win outcome is forecast, King of Swords, a balancing out. It's kind of interesting. Okay, I'm talking too much and I am hungry. Let's get you Spirit Animal Oracle. Maybe dealing with, or you may be a Libra yourself. Woo. Some maybe a Leo. What's going on? Those came out here, there. Wow, there's just way too many here. Okay, you had like 8. I'm only going to take these that came out onto the desk, okay? Interesting. Wombat Spirit. I believe Wombat Spirit is the last card in this deck. Be at home. Seahorse Spirit in the protection position. Watch and wait. Okay. Watch and wait. Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle, also in the protection position. Also in the protection position is Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture. Okay. Let's read from the Moonology deck first. Full Moon in Libra. Full Moon in Libra. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests that you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. Additional meanings. See the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time to make a firm decision. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Now is the time for a makeover. Attune to the moon. Let go of that which is falling away. Okay. Now you got all these cards, right? So, oops. So I'm just gonna read a little blurb from each of these cards. Spirit animal cards, 68. Yeah. Burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe, sound, and well-fed with family is a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is always available if you recognize that well-being is the truth of life. Wombat Spirit reminds you that to be truly at home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. Yeah. You do this by accepting all your experience without judgment through a deep honesty and love of life. When you feel the freedom to be yourself, you can begin to truly feel at home in your life with your family and tribe. Okay. Seahorse Spirit is number 53 in the protection position. I'm going to hold it upright just so you can get from it what you want, intuitively get from it. Are you holding on to judgment? Sure that your perspective is the only correct way to look at things. Talked about that earlier. That would be your South Node issue. Okay, and we're always working to balance those out, those tendencies to leave behind. There are many perspectives as there are creatures in the sea, and when Seahorse Spirit appears, you are reminded to detach from the experience so you can view it from more than one angle. Pay attention to your hidden beliefs and how they affect the way you think, feel, and act. Are you being fair to all involved, or do you need to step back? Really good message as it pertains to this reading. Okay, Rhino Spirit, 50. Also in the protection position. Remove any obstacle. Or overcome any obstacle. The appearance of an obstacle in front of you offers you a choice. Barrel into it and bang your head, or find your easiest way around it and don't fight it. Are you exhausted by your efforts to break through an obstacle? Are you stubbornly insisting that there is only one way to remove it from your path? Rhino Spirit is here to tell you that sometimes the answer is no. Sometimes it is no, not yet, and sometimes it is no, not the way you think it should be. Open to new possibilities, and you will find other options begin to appear. Remember, you hold the key to this. This is more about you and your growth than anything else. Truly. And Giraffe Spirit is number 29. This was also in the protection position, but I'll hold it up right. Are you sticking your neck out too far, reaching too high instead of looking around you to see conditions on the ground? Your devotion to co-creating something new is admirable, but Giraffe Spirit is showing up to remind you that you have to look at the whole picture, not just those tasty leaves at the top of the tree. Perspective is necessary now, and that means checking in with what is going on around you and at your feet. Or perhaps you are ruminating over the worries of the world instead of paying attention to what you can do right now, where you are, to bring about the changes you would like to see. Align with your highest good and know that while perspective is important, transformation begins where you are. Do not get so far up in the clouds thinking about all the big problems that you lose perspective and forget to do your part, however small it may be, to start enacting change. For transformation begins with you. Begins with you, where you are, with what you have. Okay, so I hope that offered you a little help, guidance, enlightenment, and honey, be you. You matter. You are so important to the collective, to what we're all going through right now. All of your journey, all of your healing matters. It matters because as you heal, then we all heal, right? Imagine how the world will look if we were all really actively working on being our highest, best self and doing the work necessary to do that. Okay. So thank you so much for being here. If you got anything out of this reading, I would appreciate a like, a subscribe, or a comment. All of it is free and so appreciated. Thank you. Bye-bye.